Well, it's Christmas Eve. Tomorrow's the big day. And tonight's the big night, really. Tonight's the night that Santa Claus makes his trip around the world and manages to give all the spoiled brats the Xbox and Call of Duty game that they want this year. But it's December 24th, and there's just one thing left. And it's a pretty big one. You know, hopefully they save the best for last in terms of the individual prize boxes. So let's crack her open. Well, you guys, like I said, it's the last box on the advent calendar aside from tomorrow's mystery prize. This is the big number 24, the only other large box on there, the other one being number 10, which had potted meat inside of it. This one feels like there's something very light inside of it, so I don't think it's going to be food. At least I hope it's not food. It's nowhere near as heavy as a can of cheap cat food. But, you know, it's Christmas Eve. Tomorrow's the big day. Let's open one of our presents early. Let's see what the good Lord has for us. That's a oh my god. Yeah, it's a button. That's what I thought it was. It's it's a fucking this movie had ad memorabilia? Like, it's the okay. It's Chairman of the Board, the movie, starring Carrot Top. It's a comedy that came out in the 90s, and I believe it was the only movie that Carrot Top headlined and had top billing in, and it was a fucking disaster. And this is, I presume, you know, it's a little button here. Actually, what's the year on it? Yeah, I'm gonna focus on that. 1997 is when that movie came out. If you worked at Blockbuster Video or like Movie Gallery or something, Hollywood Video, you'd put it on like your lanyard or your uniform to get people excited for the movie coming out. To get people excited for fucking this. There's a really good video of comedian Norm Macdonald on Conan O'Brien from, well, 21 years ago, and he's sitting. He was already interviewed. He's just still sitting out there, and Conan is talking to the actress who's also in this movie, and Norm is shitting on the movie like every 30 seconds. He just opens his mouth and he says some mean shit about this film, and the funniest fucking thing is that Conan dares him to make a joke. He says, okay, the movie's called Chairman of the Board. Do something with that. And Norm thinks for like 5 seconds, and he immediately flips around with, is it spelled B-O-R-E-D? And that is why he's one of my favorite comedians. Meanwhile, Carrot Top, I'm really indifferent toward. I haven't seen this movie. This movie came out 21 years ago, but it feels like it's been longer than that since I've seen it, because it's that old and it's that bad. God damn. Can you imagine having to wear this at work? Hang on. Before we fade out, let's just get a focus on that. Look at that. That's not a picture, it's like a painting or something. I don't fucking believe it. I don't fucking believe it.